What's up, y'all? So today, why do I always have to fling my hands in the air? We're gonna attempt to do a makeup tutorial. My eyeball has been watering all freaking morning, so we're gonna try to pull through that. I've already got my base and my brows done as per usual. I lost a nail, which I'm not super excited about. However, I will say that it is a little bit easier, you know, to get in the little corners and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of digging it a little, having a little chubby nail. All right, it's gonna be a talk through tutorial, so let's just get into it. I am going to attempt to use my, oh, if you want to know what I have on my face, I'll put it in the click down. I'm gonna attempt to use my It Cosmetics byebye under eye, which is like completely wiped off. This is in the color light, so it's gonna be real fucking bright. My eyebrows, I have it under my eyebrows right now. Just gonna use my fingers to blend that in. I'm just gonna use like a teeny tiny little bit, and then the rest of it, I'm gonna use, oh my god, that's really bright. The rest of it, I'm gonna use my, what's it called? MAC prepnprime highlighter. Just put a little bit on the nose and a lip in the chin. I use the tiniest bit of this. This stuff goes like such a long way, y'all. And then my prepnprime highlighter in the color light boost, I'm gonna use for the rest of it. And I forgot to go downstairs and wet my beauty blender. So we're doing this thing, and we're gonna do it with a dirty ass beauty blender, because that is what's up. That's how I roll. Y'all know what is up. This thing's filthy, but I'm gonna use it. I always wonder why I break out all the time. It's probably because I never wash my beauty blender. Yeah, hashtag goals. I'm also gonna take what's left of the concealer and use it as my primer. So I'm gonna go over my eyeballs with that. Sorry if you can hear Aiden downstairs, BT dubs, because he's like playing video games and talking to the TV as he usually does. I'm just gonna set that using my Wet n Wild contour palette in the color Dulce de Leche, which is also like insanely too light for me, but we're gonna try it. I'm just gonna set right here beside my nose. I haven't been setting my face, like my whole entire face, with powder, because I haven't been that oily lately, which I got a skincare routine coming up, and I'll tell you guys in that like why I haven't been so oily, but I've just been like barely setting my face, just because, I don't know, summer, I guess. For bronzer, I'm gonna use my butter bronzer. This stuff is amazing. I am probably like, my face looks like hella lighter than my arms right now. If I keep looking over there, I'm looking at my monitor. My son has discovered the wonderful world of Warcraft. So my computer is constantly like under lockdown by him. So I had to go back to like my laptop that is like legit probably 10 years old, to put my EOS utility on. If you don't know what EOS utility is, it is what I use to kind of link my camera to my computer, because I don't have like a, you know, cute little flip out screen on my camera because I have a full frame camera. So I use it as my monitor, but it's so laggy and it's kind of weirding me out. So, and I can't figure out for the life of me how to get my EOS utility on my Mac. So any of you guys who are photography people, or you know, film videos or anything like that, and you know how to get the EOS utility onto Mac, please do let a bitch know, because I have no clue how to do that. Because I have a disc for my utility, and I've tried to look up like a download for it and I can't find it. The only thing I found that was like close to it was this like app in the App Store. I'm not like super keen on Mac because I just recently in the past year have converted to Mac, so I'm not like super keen on it. So I found this app in like the App Store or whatever, but it is fucking $80, and I don't even know if it's like the same thing or if it's gonna work or anything. So I'm like, I'm not trying to spend $80 on something that I don't even fucking know if it's gonna work or not. Oh yeah, but the point of me telling you guys I'm on a lot of caffeine right now, just so you know, just throwing that out there as per usual. When am I not on tons of fucking caffeine? But I am today. I found me another, I've been drinking matcha powder, but I found another powder that's like better for you than matcha. But anyways, this bronzer looks really light. It's so good. Like, it's really good for fair skin, but it's also really good for like medium skin, because all you have to do is build it up, and it builds up so well. And it's just, I'm just in love with this. I hope they don't like discontinue it or something, because it's my new fave. For blush, I'm gonna use my Too Faced I Will Love You, or I Will Always Love You. As you can tell, my dog got a hold of it. I don't know if you guys can see the little teeth marks in it. That was amazing. I found it in his mouth the other day. I was not happy about it. This brush also, I really need to clean my brushes really bad. This brush also has just a little bit of the Wet n Wild, what is that called? Crown of My Canopy, that's what it's called. It has a little bit of that left over on it. So this blush actually isn't that shimmery, but had some left in my brush, so that's what's up. So today we are going to be doing a makeup look that is highly requested by y'all. I'm just taking my powder brush and just gonna blend all that out. So this is a makeup look that I have been rocking like on the daily lately, and basically it's just kind of like a warm top eye, if that makes, what am I even talking about? I put like warmer colors on my lid and then do like a colored lower lash line. So I will do maybe like green, teal. I've been really rocking the teal. Do you guys remember like 2 years ago when like the teal lower lash line was like the fucking whip and everybody was like busting out the teal lower lash line? Guess what? I'm bringing it back. Hells yes I am. No matter what color I have under there, like if I have like a warm or a neutral or whatever eye, and then I have like a bold lower lash line, you guys always ask for tutorials on it, so that's why I'm doing it. I guess I could have explained that in the beginning. Could I not? Yeah. So to achieve our upper eyeball or whatever, I'm like so rusty, you guys. I'm totally rusty. I'm gonna use my Carli Bybel palette because it has like really pretty bronzy colors in it, so we're gonna use that. And then the other day I got these new, have you guys seen these MAC soft serve shadows? At first I kind of thought they were like the ColourPop shadows, but they're just a little bit different, but they're like a lot more like glittery and sparkly looking than the ColourPop shadows. You'll see, you'll see. So for this Carli Bybel palette doesn't really have like a good transition color, so I'm just gonna use my butter bronzer as my transition color. Don't chew on anything, Hoyt. Hoyt's down there. So I'm just gonna grab my Wet n Wild fluffy crease brush, and I already dusted my eyes, set my eyes, prime my eyes with my concealer, and now I'm just gonna take this and just kind of like sloppily, can you guys tell I'm on like a lot of caffeine because I'm like stuttering? I'm just gonna sloppily like throw this into my crease and slap it around, slap it around. This eye, like I said earlier, is watering balls, so there's like a chunk of makeup missing on my eyeball, which I'm not super excited about, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it because I really wanted to do a tutorial because I haven't done a tutorial in forever, you guys. Which, by the way, I just want to tell you guys, I'm pretty sure this is the first video that's going to go up like after my little story time video about my mom. I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for all the love. Jesus, you guys are so awesome. Like, I read the comments on that video and I almost like regret not kind of keeping you guys posted the whole time because your comments, y'all, your comments, dem comments, dough, like, you guys are so fucking awesome. I can't even explain how badass you are. Like, just saying, just saying. So I just wanted to tell you guys, not only like individually, because I will be answering all your comments, but I just want to tell you guys as a whole, thank you so much. That means a lot, and you guys are fucking awesome. So now I'm gonna go into this color here on the Carli Bybel. Can you see I freaking dug my nail into it? Yes, this is like a very shimmery color, but because I've got that, what's it called, butter bronzer in my crease, it won't be as bad. It won't be like super crazy, but this is a really pretty bronzy color. So we're just basically going to do the same thing that we did with the you guys, I need to lay off fucking caffeine. With the butter bronzer, and just kind of dust that in there like really sloppily. This look, like whenever I do this, I usually do it with like no liner, and the eyeshadow is just kind of like really blown out and kind of effortless. That's what all the beauty gurus say, right? It looks so effortless. Yeah, it looks effortless. I'm going to kind of push that over on the lid a little bit too. And then I'm going to grab, hopefully, a clean brush. This is just a random Morphe brush, and I'm going to hope and pray that it's clean. And I'm just going to kind of blend the edges out. This is such an easy look, you guys, but it looks like you're like super professional because you have like a really bold color like on your lower lash line. Same thing with like the bold color on the inner corner. Like it looks like you know what the fuck you're doing, even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So that's what's up. And I'm going to grab my MAC Must Be Lust Soft Serve Shadow. These are like, Jesus. I mean, look at that. Do you guys see that? Oh my god, it's so pretty. I got two of them. I got Must Be Lust and Best Makeup, the soft serve shadows. I'll show you what Best Makeup looks like. And I'm just going to take my finger. Luckily, my nail is broke, so I can actually use my finger. That's like the one good thing about it. And put that on there. Like I said, these are like kind of like the ColourPop shadows, but they're a little bit more glittery and a little bit more sheer, so they're almost just like a top coat. You can use them on their own, or you can like put them under a color. But I've told you guys before, like I fucking hate glitter. I love the way glitter looks, but I can't even deal, like I can't even use it because it just gets all over the damn place, and it's just like me and glitter, just, you know, we're not shipping. It doesn't go. I just touched my lower lash line with my thing now, but look, isn't that so pretty? It's so pretty. But they kind of do feel like the ColourPop shadows. Like they are like squishy and like wet feeling. I just feel like these are a little bit more glittery than what the ColourPop ones are. They kind of remind me of, I just got a ColourPop shadow. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like really sparkly and glittery. That's what these remind me of. But as soon as I seen them, I was like, I have to have them. Like, I know maybe they're just like exact dupes for ColourPop shadows, and ColourPop shadows are like $5, but guess what? I'm at the MAC counter right fucking now, and ColourPop's gonna take like a week. Not to mention the fact that ColourPop took like 3 or 4 weeks for my last order to get to me. So I was just like, I'm just buying these. Screw it. I'm going to buy these, and that is what's up. So then I'm going to take the color Best Makeup, same formula in the soft serve, and the soft serve, and I'm just going to stick that on my inner corner with my little chubby nail finger. And that's basically all I'm going to do for like the top lash line, or whatever you want to call it, the top eyeball, the top of your eyeball, whatever you want to say. I told you guys it was super easy, did I not? It's so easy, and it's so pretty for the summer because it's very bronzy and sparkly and, you know, summery. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is grab my Silkissme liner. I don't know if you guys have ever used these L'Oreal Silkissme liners, but Jesus, they are so freaking good. They're so creamy. They just, I mean, look, watch, I'm barely even touching. They just like glide right on the skin. So good, and they blend out really well. They're just really goddamn good liners. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this. Can you see my eye watering? Crap. Hopefully this makes it to YouTube. We shall see. My eyeballs are so white right now because I used Roto drops to try to like subside my watering eyeball. But anyways, Silkissme liner going in the waterline and under the waterline. So I'm gonna take it and stick it in my waterline, and I'm gonna go all the way to the inner corner, and then I'm also going to go underneath my waterline. Like, these are just so pigmented. Okay, once that's down, I'm then going, and you have plenty of time with these eyeliners, by the way. Like, they do take a long time to set, but that's kind of a good thing because then you can blend them out. So then I'm gonna grab the L'Oreal Endless Sea Infallible shadow on just like any flat little shader brush and use it to set that. These are so amazing too. If you guys have never tried these, they're so good. They're like just as good as high-end shadows. So I'm basically just gonna take it right over that, and then I'm gonna take the brush and kind of pull down a little bit Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I should probably lift my head up a little bit, huh? That would help. Pro tip, if you are somebody that has like a lot of fine lines under your eyes, like myself, and if you do kind of like smoky looks or looks where you like try to blend out your lower lash line and it kind of makes your eyes look really like crepey and weird, just take your brush and kind of pull down real gently rather than like, you know, like going over and blending it out and kind of irritating your eyes. I've just been taking and like pulling the brush down gently. Then I'm going to grab my NYX eyeshadow in the color Mermaid, and then I'm going to take that on my brush. I wipe my brush off too, by the way. And then I'm just going to take that and use that right there at the bottom, so that way we have like a nice gradient going on. Nice little gradient. Now I'm just going to grab my NYX Très Jolie in the color Brown. I think that's, yeah, it's just called Brown. And use that to tight line. Then because I'm not wearing liner, I'm going to grab my Makeup Geek pencil brush and I'm just going to take it and kind of like smudge that liner into my lashes, but I have to be really close to my mirror when I do this. But I'm doing this so that way when I put my lashes on, it's just a little bit more seamless, because I have like really creepy, wrinkly eyelids because I'm like fucking 90. So I have to do that in order to... So you just go like this. This is basically what I'm doing, but I have to be really close to my mirror when I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not going to put any liner on my top lash line, but I am going to kind of blend that waterline liner on top of my lash line, or that tight line liner on top of my lash line. I'm just real off my game today, y'all. Really off my game. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and put some mascara on and pop some false lashes on. For false lashes, I'm using my Salon Perfect 6115. Why the fuck do I always say 6115? I don't know why. I always say 6115. 615. Salon Perfect. This is what's up. These are the only lashes I've been wearing like on the daily lately. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I will be right back. Okay, so my lashes are on. I already started putting highlighter on when I realized that my monitor stopped working and my camera shut off and all kinds of crazy things happened. What a way to come back from not filming videos for 2 fucking weeks. This is like a disaster. Anyways, just gonna take my Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter, and I think I'm using my Morphe E3. I think I told you guys in a video I've been doing kind of like a almost like a gradient with my highlighters. So I'm gonna grab this one first and just highlight the tops of my cheeks with it, go over my ears a little. And this is like a little bit more, now that I have tanner on, this highlighter works a hell of a lot better on me now because, you know, I'm not so pasty. And then I'm gonna grab my ColourPop highlighter in the color Stole the Show, and I'm just going to use that on my chubby nail finger to tap on the very tipsy tops of my cheek bones. I'm just going to stick that right on the tops, and then right on the tip of my nose a little bit, and then my Cupid's bow. And then basically with this look, because it's so like bronzy and kind of shimmery and shiny and summery, I just grabbed my Revlon Bellini gloss. You guys, I've been using this like a freaking mad woman lately. Like just this and nothing else. It looks so good with a tan. It looks so good when you're pasty pirate. It looks good. It just looks good. It always looks good. I hope to God this is in focus. All right, and that is what's up. That is it. So you can basically just do like any neutralness on the top that you want, or you can do it glittery and bronzy like I did. Any color on the lower lash line, it looks bomb, and it looks like you know what the fuck you're doing. So that is what's up. That is it for this video. This was a little bit of a disaster, so I'm totes sorry about that. But we will continue. Hopefully this makes it to YouTube. If it does, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you have not. Follow me on all my social media here, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace.